say it's a very elegant gentleman. Yeah, it's a gentleman who's very kind. It's a gentleman who's got a sense of humour, and it's a gentleman who likes to be always well dressed. He's a gentleman of a certain age. He's appearing to me in about something like 70 years old, 80 years old. Yeah, and he's a gentleman who actually loves you very much, and he seems to be very close to you. I don't know why. It feels like it's on the father link. Yeah. It's a gentleman who actually took pride in always appearing very elegant, and it's a gentleman who actually attached importance people being not well dressed, but being sensibly dressed around him. Yeah, and he liked people to present themselves in the best that they could. Yeah, and he thought that was quite important to always give a very good image of the people to the people around you. He's okay. Again, he's coming on the father link to me, and I do feel that is your father. Is your father still on the earth plane?
No.
He's not, right? Okay. So I do feel that it could then be your father. I'm waiting for him to come closer. He's saying to me that you do have a sense of humour. Yeah, and he does like your sense of humour. Yeah, and he's saying to me, he said, I know she doesn't like to use it too often, but she really, yeah, and I'm sure it makes sense to you. Okay, he's a gentleman. He's saying to me that he was very, very close to your mother, and he was the only woman who really and truly loved in his life. And I'm sure you can understand that. It looks like he was completely devoted to your mother, yeah. And he actually wants to say, I want to ask you, is your mother still on the earth plane?
No.
She's not, yeah. Because he wants to make you aware that how thankful he was, yeah, for your mother to be by his side, yeah, and how thankful he is and he was to have met your mother. And I'm sure it makes sense to you.
Yes.
Yeah. He wants to say to you that he knows that you're thinking of him sometimes, and you're thinking of your mother also, and you want to know how your mother is.
Yes.
Yeah? And he's saying to me, please, please, please tell her that we are together, we are both fine, and we are there to protect you all the time. But you do know that. Yeah? Because you do feel their presence, and you felt the presence of your father quite recently. Yeah? Because you know he is with you. Yeah? And your mother is he's saying your mother is busy protecting everybody because that's what she always liked. Yeah, she was always protecting and she was always looking after everybody because that's what she enjoyed doing. Yeah, that's the way she was. Yeah, he's saying to me that he's ever so proud of you and he really wants you to understand this. Yeah. He's ever so proud of you, of what you've done in your life, what you've done with your life, yeah. And all the people, I don't know why, he's just giving it to me. He's saying to me, he wants you to know that he's ever so proud of all the people you've helped. I'm sure it makes sense to you, I don't give me sparkles. Yeah? Okay, he's talking to me about a gentleman, and I feel he's talking to me about a brother. Have you got a brother?
Yes.
Yeah? Because he's talking to me about a brother.
Yes.
Yeah? He's saying to me, I know you don't always agree with him. He said, but I just know that the love has always been there between you two, so that's fine. You can tease each other, I don't mind. That's what he's saying to me. Yeah? He's saying to me that he feels your brother, well, he's saying to me your brother is quite tired at the moment.
Yeah.
He needs to look after himself a bit better.
Yes.
Yeah? And he's saying to me that your brother has or will, and I feel that he has asked you about some sort of guidance, about some different thing that are niggling him at the back of his mind, and he wants to know, and he's actually asked you a few things, and he's waiting for your answers, or he wants your answer because he values your opinion on things. Yeah? they are not major, they are not life-changing decisions, but they are things that it feels like it's like a reassurance that your brother wants from you. Yeah, it feels like it's like an acknowledgement, it's like a reassurance, it's like he wants to feel that he's not disappointing you. I don't know what it means, but that's how it comes to me. Yeah. Okay. He's saying to me, out of the two, you were quite the vivacious one. I don't know what it means, but that's what he's saying to me. And that's the word used. Yeah. He said you were quite the vivacious one. Yeah. Okay. He said, well, do call on me, but he knows that you do in any case. Yeah. And he's been in your home, quite recently. That's what he's saying to me. And he's saying to me, well, I do tend to visit every now and again. He said, I don't always make myself known, but sometimes I do like to. Yeah. And that's the way he said it to me. Sometimes I do like to. Yeah. So, I like his sense of humour, and he's coming to me as a very subtle sense of humour. Yeah. Okay, very intelligent man. He was a very intelligent man. But I feel that in his life, okay, but he's saying to me that's all right, I don't mind, but I feel that in his life he hasn't always been seen for that very intelligent person he was. Yeah. But he's saying to me, that's all right, I don't mind, that's what he just said to me. As if he didn't want me to go on about it, that's right. Because he was a proud man, but he was not the type of man to brag or to put himself first or to want everybody to look at him. Yeah. He was quite happy with what he had. He's saying to me, he said, well, I could go on like this for a while, he said, because I'm quite happy actually talking to you and relating things to my daughter. Okay, I do think, however, right, okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. He's so happy. Okay, he wants to step back now. He wants to step back. Okay, that's fine. Okay, he said, well, please do tell her that me and her mother, we love her so much, we always loved you, but we know that anyway. And he's saying to me, he said, I will still be around the house. Yeah? So he will be there. Okay. He said, but you're doing fine, you're doing fantastic. Okay. And he's saying to me, he said, I don't know what it means. He said, do tell her to go for that holiday. Okay? Because it's coming, and don't say no, please don't say no. Okay. Well, his words, not mine, so you need to listen to him. Okay, and he's stepping back, he's sending you loads and loads of love. Yeah. And he's saying to me, he said, very soon I'll give her a hug. That will be between him and you. And he's going now, so thank you very much for working with me. Right. We've got, it seems we've got somebody else. I need to keep an eye on the time because I think I've got only half an hour. So. Right. I do feel the lady here. I do feel I've got somebody for you. If you don't want it, just tell me. That's fine. Are you alright? Yeah? Okay. Can I ask you if your mother is still on the airplane? Because I've got a mother-in coming too. She's not, she's gone. Yeah? Because I've got a mother-in coming to me. Yeah? Okay. Again, right, okay. Was she sort of ginger like you? Because that's how I see her. Yeah, that's how she's coming to me. Okay. I see her, but a very pretty face, but a very slim, sort of nearly like how can I describe it? Nearly like a dolly sort of complexion with her, yeah? But she was very proud of this, and it really suited her, because I see a really beautiful lady, yeah? Really nice person, but quite a slim face, I see. Okay? She had big eyes. Wow, it's quite interesting because she had such a pretty face, she was such a pretty lady, but when she opened her eyes and she looked at you, it became really intense. That's how she's looking at me, and it becomes really intense. And it meant a lot when she opened her eyes and she stared at you. That really meant a lot. She didn't need to speak anymore. You understand this? Okay. I see a very fair lady then. A fair in the sense of she was just. Yeah. She was very fair. Yeah. She did, all right, okay, she's saying to me, she said, I didn't like injustice and I still don't. Seems to be something that was really important for her. She didn't like injustice. Yeah. Okay, she was a very proud mother. She's talking to me about more than one child. She's talking to me about she's talking to me about 3 children. Do you understand this? Yeah, no. Okay.
Not a person.
Okay. Because she's talking to me, it's not necessarily yourself and 2 other children, but she's talking to me about 3 children. You have 3 children, so that could be what it is. But she didn't say my 3 children, she's just saying to me 3 children. Yeah. Okay, I feel that she knew, or she got to know the children, or at least something. That's what I'm feeling. Because that's what she's saying to me, your children. Yeah. Because she's saying that there is a close bond, but it feels, the way she's describing it, a bond that she created when she was still with us. Yeah. Okay, she's talking to me about 1 girl, she's talking to me about 1 boy. She's talking to me, okay. She's talking to me about 2 boys and a girl. Yeah. Okay. Right. She seems to be saying that the youngest one, is it a boy? Yeah. She seems to be saying to me that the youngest one, you've been worried about. I won't go on too much about it because I never get personal in front of individuals. But she seems to be saying to me that you've been worried about him, but he is fine. Yeah. That's for you to take it. I don't know what she means, and I'm not going to ask anymore. Yeah. But he is fine. That's what she's saying to me. She's with those children very, very often. That's what she says to me. And she said the eldest one, who's the daughter, is the son. Right? She said the eldest one knows about it. He knows that she is there. He's aware that she is there, and he's happy that she is there. And he actually calls on her sometimes. Yeah? Did he have a very special bond with her?
He was the first one, so.
Right, okay, well, okay, fine. That says it all. Okay. She's saying that she's very proud of all of them and how they're all doing very well. Yeah, because she's saying, okay, okay, fine, as a grandmother she would. She said, well, they're all very clever, so as a grandmother she would say that. And she's saying, she said, she's very glad that they're all doing very well, but she's saying that they're all going to do even better as it goes. So it feels like, and that's what she wants, how she wants me to feel it, they're not using their full potential at the moment. They're being a little bit, they're taking it a little bit easy. They're doing all right, but they're taking it a little bit easy. They're going to do even better as it goes. Yeah. She's talking to me about your husband. Okay. She's saying, and again, I'm not going to go on too much about it because I don't relate personal messages in front of everybody. But she's saying to me, she said, say to your husband to be more at home. That's for you to take it. That's good for me. Yeah. But she's saying he's a very nice gentleman. Actually, it's quite funny because she's talking about him as a very gentleman, but very much a gentleman in the proper sense of the term. He's very much a gentleman. Right, okay, she's saying, can you say hi to all of the family? I don't know what she means. And she won't give me any more than this. Because I was trying to ask her, give me what members of the family we're talking about. But she's saying, no, just say to her to say hi to all of the family. Yeah. And she knows that some members of the family have been calling on her. She's talking to me about her sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. And she said, I'm fine, I'm looking after the mom. And she said, that's keeping me busy. Yeah? Enjoy your life, that's what she's saying to me. She said, enjoy your life, but she knows that you're enjoying your life. Yeah? And that is very important, because that's what she's always wanted for you, to really and fully enjoy your life. Yeah? And that's what you're doing. And she's even saying to me, she's been concentrating on this lately. Yeah, and I'm sure it makes sense to you. Can I ask if your father is still with us? Because I don't feel your father being with her. That's why I'm asking. And she started to talk about your father, but I couldn't make sense. I mean, I know I shouldn't, but I couldn't make sense of where he was. So you're saying your father is still with us, okay? Because she's saying to me, I'm very much still looking after him, okay? Okay. And she said, I love them. Okay. She's saying to me that your father is quite tired at the moment. Yeah. But she's saying he's fine. Don't worry, he will pick up. He will pick up. Yeah. Right, okay, she said to me, she said, I know you find it hard to understand, but he will pick up. Yeah. And I'm sure it makes sense to you. I'm not going to ask you anymore.
We'll wait and see. He's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it came across, but like I said, I don't want to get personal. Right. She's saying that she will give you a boost of energy. Yeah. She's saying to me, she said, you don't need energy, so she won't give you any at the moment. That's her, that's not me. Okay. She's saying that you're doing a grand job at carrying the house. And again, that's for you to understand. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, well, she's giving me the month of April. I don't know what it means. It's few weeks. Yeah. I hope it's got the significance for you. But I don't know what it is. But she's just said to me, because I said to her, I said, are you sure it's April? Because it's just gone. And she said, yes, it's April. But please give it to her. So I'm giving you April. Can be a birthday, can be a party, can be an anniversary. Then if you had a connection with her. Okay, she's giving me the letter J, and it's a male's name. I feel it's a male's name starting with a J. Yeah, I hope it makes sense to you. Yeah, that's what she's giving to me for you. Right, okay, she's saying to me that she wants to be in touch again with you. Yeah, and she's trying to be in touch before. Right? She wants to be in touch with you again, and she's saying to me, I don't know why, she's saying to me, she said, go and see a medium, there are things that she would like to say to you. And okay, she's making me feel bad now, because she's saying, you won't say everything I'm telling you, because I don't want to be personal, and I don't do that in front of everybody. Yeah. So she's saying to me, she said, go and see a medium, because there are things that she wants to tell you. Yeah. And she's trying to be in touch before. But she's saying to me, she said, but she didn't listen to me. She said, but that's all right. She said, I'm used to it. She was doing it when she was young. Right, okay, she's going to go now. And she's saying, she said, well, tell her I love her, but she knows I love her because I've always demonstrated her so much to her. Yeah, and I'm sure it makes sense to you. She said, tell her I love her. And tell her that I will be back and I want to be in touch again. Yeah, she wants to be in touch again. Yeah. And now she's stepping back. She's sending you loads and loads and loads of love. But only you can realize and you can understand how much love she's sending you because she's really giving you back and back stuff. Yeah. And she's thanking me. That's very nice. She's thanking me. Oh, bless you, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Dad, did you sound really useful? Please go now. There's something.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Not about you, about me.
And she's there. Thank you very much for it. I don't know if you've got time to do any more. I'm afraid we are not going to have time to do any more because I only have 5 minutes and it's going to delay the next person. So I do apologize for this. But not my decision. I was giving only 30 minutes, not more. But I do hope that you enjoyed it. In any case, I did enjoy it. So have a fantastic day. No, I don't.
Where's it next?
No, that's very kind. No problem. No, I didn't need time. Okay, no problem.